Hello. Am I? Let's see if I'm just waiting for it to say I am. I'm waiting for it to say. There we go. Let's go. We got it sorted. I think it's gonna mute myself. Yes. There we go. Let's practice this. To be honest, I need to be practicing from here. Ah. I've nearly got myself a proper mic, like not just my headset one, like a proper one, not just like some cheapo mic. So you won't have to be listening to my shitty audio quality of my mic. I mean, it's actually really good for a mic, for like a headset mic apparently, but oh, it's fucking awful. Just I want to get some studio headphones. I knew that gaming headphones were worse than studio headphones, but I got these headphones. It's just I wanted some good headphones, like not good, but like decent headphones for playing the games before I got studio monitors for my like studio over-ear monitors. Being live is weird. I know it's like such an odd concept to me in some ways. I like being live though. But yeah, the main reason why I'm live is because if I do anything, like it is like kind of video proof that I've done this. It's raw footage, I know it's unedited, so that's the thing with live videos. It's like got a certain charm to it, but it's not low effort typically. Obviously it's for me because I don't really know how to create a good lower live thing. I mean, my stream is like 30 FPS right now for my camera. That's all you need for cameras, by the way. 60 FPS is really overkill. For cameras. There's a reason why films are shot in 24 FPS. Like 60 FPS looks smoothish, right? I mean, when compared to 240 Hz, it's just you don't really find 240 Hz media outside of gaming. It's not really needed. It looks kind of odd. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just feels weird watching things in 240 Hz that aren't 240 Hz, but gaming-wise, it feels better. Can I play off the OBS for thing with the input lag? I'm really to see. I know I'm trying to practice the level right now, but I just want to see what it's like to use OBS to play the level. Can I get past this? Let's go. Oh yeah, okay, I'm switching back to my monitor. Bro, OBS running at like 60 FPS is crazy. It's so weird looking at 60 FPS when you play on 240. For the monitor that I'm using for OBS and all that stuff is 144 Hz. It's the one I built for the computer that I've got on the subtool. I realised that making my monitor 2 set to 240 Hz sorted the issue of me having to switch it to 240Hz every time I plugged it in. Fuck, that was such an easy part. It's all you just don't want to let go. Bro, I need to beat this level so far. So much. I can't wait till I get enough money to get a PC. I probably would still use this computer though. I probably genuinely might even just save up another 60 quid just after getting my PC, just to get like some cheap capture card. Because on top of me having a good enough camera, like, that I'm probably going to get a capture card for, is just... I think having a capture card so I can use this computer... I don't know. I just want a capture card so I can use the computer I'm using right now as a OBS thing. I just think certain things just don't... It's just... Certain codecs you don't get on Linux. It's a fucking annoying thing, because... I guess part of the thing that you buy on Windows, I guess. So this isn't not a clean install of Windows. This is like Asus's... Unfortunately, Asus gave us, it's not like the Asus image of Windows. It's weird. It's not great. It's bloated, and I'm not going to unbloat it without asking my dad first, but it does need to be unbloated because my dad's complaining about how there's not enough storage for sharing it at the moment, but because on our terabyte SSD, it's, you know, I don't know if laptop SSDs are the same as desktop towers and stuff. Yeah, that's why there's a reason why I double click there, just because it just makes things easier and more consistent. The easiest option typically might not be easier, even though on paper it looks easier, because it's harder to get consistent. Or it might not sync. Fuck, bro. I'm just gonna press this part. Just give me a sec. Okay, I got that down. I'm trying to increase my percentage away from 0. Decrease my percentage away from 0. That's down to 26 from 36 to from 36. 10% increase. 10% increase in how much I've done is crazy, to be honest. Level ends at 90%. That's like the last place you can die. So the level technically ends at 91%, I guess, or just in the middle of 90%, really. But you know. Wait until people actually start joining my stream. That'd be crazy. Do 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 do. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Yeah, yeah, I shouldn't practice alternate cooking at this point in time. I'm not good enough to do alternate cooking at the moment. My mission after I've done Cataclysm is to do alternate cooking. I think before I do anything after I beat Cataclysm, I need to learn how to alternate cook, if anything. Fucking hell. Fuck, why are you supposed to fall down in that shit part and then you carry on? Bro, I'm actually being such a noob. Bro, those indicators made it that part that I used to find hard. So that like second ball part where it's like changing speeds, that used to be hard for me until I realized that you just press where the indicators are. Let's fucking go, dude. You're kidding me. Bro, how do I get that hide attempt thing to actually just work? There we go. Please just work. I just want my hide attempts to work. Yes, it actually is working. I already have my attempts on the top left. That attempt count is just fucking distracting. Can't lie. So I don't like it. I'm happy I don't have to deal with that anymore. Also, I figured out how to make my that just a separate thing. I set it to shift 1. And I have my other one set to tab, and it only opens during certain points. Oh, do I not have my cheat indicator for that one? Okay, I just need to put that on. Otherwise, I might be cheating. Probably not. I'm not cheating, but I'm just. Yeah. Where's the label? Show cheat indicator. Let's just practice this, yeah. I do need to practice this beginning wave, because this beginning wave is fucking miserable to play. Those gaps are very hard on 60 Hz, but this isn't 60 Hz. It looks a lot harder when you're watching it, because it's a lot harder when you're watching it, because you're watching it on 60 Hz. The video is a lot, the level is a lot easier at 240 Hz. That's all I'm going to say. And this level is verified on 60 Hz or 120 Hz, one of the two. Which is less than my laptop monitor, by the way. The monitor built to my laptop. I remember at one point 60 Hz was what the average player would have to use. Because now 240 Hz is just like the same price as like 120 Hz. It's cheaper than 120 Hz was back in the day that Bloodbath was verified. Like, genuinely, it's crazy. Now it's OLED, that's all the thing. But OLED has burning issues. To be honest, I might get mini LED if the response times are just as good as OLED. I don't know really though. I need to search it up and do some research. Come on, let's fucking do this. I can do this. Are you fucking kidding me? I died to the most free click ever. This is so hard, bro. The difference between this and Night Circles is big, but not big. It's one of those weird things. A lot of there's a lot of things in this game where it's like, it's harder, but it's not harder. Like, that hard. It's relative. It's all relative. Like, George Dash difficulty is all relative. Like, the difficulty of Thinking Space 2 to Zoink probably is the same difficulty as, like, Bloodbath to a new player. Not gonna lie. If you had to do Bloodbath as your first level, you'd be doing it in triple digits. Like Zoink. With like triple digits is considered normal. Like triple digit attempts is considered not triple digit. I mean 6 digit. 6 digits is normal now for a top one, which is crazy. Imagine when it becomes 7 digits. Oh my god, bro. Imagine 7 digit attempts counted on top ones. I mean, Eternus, if that gets verified, that'll be like that. That'll be like 7 digits. It's already past 7 digits. I mean, it's already 7 digits. Bro, I clicked too late. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I died to the... I'm dying to the most free parts ever as well. That's the most fucking annoying part about this level. I die to the easy parts, and then I survive against the hard parts most of the time. Like, look at that, I died to an easy click, because all I was doing is I clicked too early. Bro, buffering it... Also, without buffering, this game would be so hard. That's why I fucking hate the Scratch version, on top of the fact that no one thought, oh, I'll make a ball, and also it running at 30 FPS, so it has loads of latency, plus why is the ship so heavy? Like, actually. So the hitboxes are jank, and I'm happy he got taken down, because honestly, everyone just thought that's what John Trash was. A lot of people thought that's what the real John Trash was. And George Dash Lite it's a buggy mess, I can't lie. People have to play the real version, even if it's on mobile, and they don't understand why it's a good game. Because honestly, the real version is just better than the buggy mess of the Lite, like the free mobile versions. Even the real version on mobile is kind of jank, I can't lie. Mobile just sucks for George Dash. You won't notice it until, like, you notice, like... The input delay on 60 Hz is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. 16 minutes, anyone who says 16 milliseconds versus 4 milliseconds is not noticeable and needs to get a life. It is actually fucking noticeable. It's one of the most noticeable things I can think of. By the way, if you have a low frame rate, like low hertz, your frame rate can still go above that 5 FPS bypass. I like how click between... Okay, I just got a lag spike there. I like how click between frames now is legal. People who dislike click between frames need to understand it's good. Like, some top players, including Doggy, need click between frames because of levels like Grief being so ridiculous that they need click between frames. By the way, 60 Hz frame perfect, like, the Newman, it's easier if you do it in 60 Hz. Low-key, like, it's actually being, it's called, it's one of those levels that is actually meant to be easier on 60 Hz. Or Dunaman, however you pronounce it, bro. I'm gonna try it. I think it got really popular, to be honest, recently, because of all what's been going on. So if I make it, I don't know, if I turn off FPS bypass, the game is now running at 60 FPS. Oh, I don't have my FPS count. Oh, you can already tell it's 60 FPS. Option, no, graphics, advanced. Right, let's look at this. See, that was easy. I'm not doing this. Honestly, I don't want to. Wait, let's have a go at Cataclysm. I'm actually gonna have a go at it with 60 Hz. So. Oh, this feels horrible. Yo, this actually feels horrible. The amount of motion blur is crazy. It feels so much better. If you switch back, trust. I don't know how anyone's meant to play on 60 Hz. I practice on 60 Hz. I'm just gonna let you know that. I practice on 60 Hz with 240 Hz background FPS though, but the monitor I played with 60 Hz is kind of got terrible response times. I used to actually import my Cataclysm FPS, my Cataclysm. I used to import my Cataclysm thumbnail to from my computer, my other computer. I don't know why. Even though I have GIMP on this computer, I prefer using GIMP on my other laptop because it's just easier to download. It's easier to open. It's easier to install updates on Linux for stuff like GIMP, I think, personally, because of the FlatHub, which is, by the way, if you're not a Linux user, FlatHub is just a Microsoft Store, except I think pretty much if I can remember correctly, everything on it is free. I've never seen anything that you have to pay for, and it's also regulated quite a bit, I think, from what I gather. And it's also really easy to install things from it, and it's not shit. Because Microsoft Store just is shit. Where FlatHub isn't. One, two, click, one, two, three, four, click. Fucking hell, bro! This level is so fucking annoying. I just got a lag spike. I've been playing Overwatch today. It's alright. I was playing as Tracer, but what the fuck is Tracer's British accent? I'm not even gonna lie, it's so shit. Like, it's the most one of the most shit British accents I've heard in a long time. It makes me cringe, I can't lie. But like, I found Tracer kind of fun to play as out of all the characters I played. I don't know. I just found the right clicking to dash kind of funny. But my friend has only played it on Xbox One S, so he's only played the game at 60 Hz at most, like 60 FPS. But I was running it at like 500 FPS, I think. On my 240 Hz monitor though, so... I'm now thinking about where my left thumb goes, which is fucking annoying. Wait, if I accidentally press any of these, my CPS goes up. Like, look at this, my CPS is not... It's not like that. That's not how high my CPS is actually. It's just I'm striving to... My FPS isn't that high. Bro, SSCG plus TKS would probably be OP. Damn. It's a cheat though. I don't understand why people use it. And go on about how it's some crazy thing you can do on a routing ATH. Like, bro, this one kid had a video on it about how routing ATH is literally cheating because of it. On John Dash, because it just allows you to spam. Except, I bet it's banned in the spam community. I bet the spam community probably has banned it. And it's probably banned from the demon list. And all that stuff. So you use it in your completions. You're kind of just cheating yourself out of your completions. I just think that George Dash is like... Other games, my dad the other day was talking to me about, why don't you just cheat George Dash like you do every other game? And like, I do glitches in other games because I find them fun. But George Dash, it kind of gets rid of the entire point of the game. You know what I mean? George Dash, without cheating in George Dash, is just stupid. And it also doesn't feel satisfying. Whereas doing glitches in a single player game, right? Not George Dash. I know George Dash technically is a single player game, but like, you know what I mean. But like, cheating in like a single player game when you're not on a leaderboard or racing to beat, trying to show that you're really good at the game or anything like that. like, first of all, that's your own decision. So that's why I do it. Second of all, it's just funny. I don't know. I just enjoy. Like, I enjoy doing moon jumping in Breath of the Wild because it feels satisfying to do. It feels satisfying to pull off a wind bomb. I can't lie. Like, come on. If you're playing Breath of the Wild and you're playing and you don't wind bomb, like, fair enough. You don't need to, but just try it once. It's so satisfying to pull off. I love having... You know, the thing with Master Mode is it makes you think less about your health being, like, full. Like, the difference between 1/4 off and fully off in Master Mode is barely anything. But at 3 hearts, on 3 hearts, right? But then when you're playing in regular mode, the difference between that can be life or death because of one-shot protection, whereas in Master Mode it's just not... There's no one-shot protection, so it's just death, so you don't need to really care about that. If you're against like a golden line or 3 health, you're literally no hit. Like, the best armor in the game won't save you from a hit, mate. That's how OP golden lines are. I mean, Silver Linos and Breath of the Kingdom, like, I've got maxed out defense, and I still take like 6 hearts of damage, gloom damage, bear in mind, from like the Silver Linos to the Silver Lino 200 spin attack. Now, wonder how much it would be if it was regular damage. I haven't seen. Bro, I only clicked once into that straight fly ship. That's crazy. I didn't do the double click. Go there. Ah, still one person in chat. Okay. Not one person in chat, just one person watching, which is me. I think. Loki, I wish. I think I should have scheduled this stream, but honestly, much as I do want more viewers and like people come about how I should do other games and like Jump Shash, I'm streaming Jump Shash, no one wants to watch Jump Shash. Fair enough, you don't need to watch it then. This is just me practicing. Anyway. I might do a stream next week of me playing Overwatch, I can't lie. Because I'm trying to learn how to do WASD in video games, so I'm trying to, like, because I got fucking controller muscle memory in video games. Not controller joystick aiming even. Because I'm a Splatoon player, like, I play Splatoon. So, like, I'm used to using gyro controls for aiming. Which is very much a unusual way of aiming. I will say so myself, even though it's superior to joystick aiming, and I will say that because it's not really supported by most games. Gyro aiming, it feels jagged. Also, gyro aiming outside of Splatoon feels weird for me because there's no reset camera button and it doesn't just work. Like, gyro ratcheting feels weird to me, and I think gyro ratcheting is just as weird as using keyboard and mouse, so I'll just learn to use keyboard and mouse because it's just superior. You know what I mean? What's the fucking point in using something, teaching yourself how to use something worse than not using something worse? Because I have a problem with first-person gyro, it just doesn't work properly. Whereas Splatoon's third-person gyro just makes sense to me. I don't know, Splatoon's the only game where gyro actually feels natural, and then every other game just feels jank to me, first-person shooter-wise at the moment. Probably because I haven't learned keyboard and mouse, and I just need to learn keyboard and mouse. I like playing the Scout in TF2. Fuck. But my one problem with TF2 is both a good and a bad thing. There's no tracker guy. There's no true tracker enemies in Team Fortress 2. Like, you got, not enemies, but characters. Whereas in like something like Overwatch, that's what I like playing as Tracer, whatever their name is. But seriously, what the fuck is Tracer's British accent? Like, actually, it's so shit. Also, why is it that Overwatch's models are, like, so detailed in, like, and rigged up? It's so weird. I can't lie. Bro, I don't know what Overwatch people were thinking. Like, what were they smoking? I can't lie when they made that. It's so weird. be honest, the only reason why I know anything about Tracer is because like, from the few seconds of gameplay I've seen Optimum playing as Tracer from his professional gear equipment, like talking about the best of the best gear for gaming. I mean, I have a cheap Hall Effect board, so I don't have the best keyboard, but at least I have rapid trigger, snap tap, you know. So I think it's a bit sensitive on certain buttons, and I kind of have a problem. Have it my way, I'd have a 540 Hz monitor with mini LED. I think mini. Excuse me a sec, I actually need to check something. Mini. Have the response time of OLED. Mini LEDs have the same, has slightly better response times than IPS. Oh, that's fucking annoying. That's actually annoying. Because I don't want to get an OLED because of burning issues. Yeah, I know, like, all of... What have I done? There we go, censored it again. Well, all of these top players in any video game are just using mini LED, are using OLED because it burns, but they don't care about burning. But I don't know. I think OLED's good, but until someone figures out how to make a monitor with... I wonder if you can get a mini LED monitor with that, like, flashing thing that Nvidia use. I need to get an Nvidia GPU, honestly, for my laptop. Not laptop, for my PC build. I want to get a Radeon GPU, but come on, I'm streaming. I need some good codecs. I don't care about fucking Linux. Now Nvidia's at least provide their drivers, and I can just use open source drivers if the open source drivers turn out to be better. Also, I'm going to use Nabara, so don't even have to faff around with drivers, probably. Navara doesn't really have any has like loads of drivers on it. And whilst yes, your operating system is, if you only have the drivers that you need on an operating system, then you'll be getting high performance on Linux. That's why, in the past apparently, and still today, if you recompile your operating system with only the drivers that you need, then it's more optimized, I guess. Do 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 do. I low-key might just play some Silk Song at this point. I want to restart it. Because I've beaten it, like trending and stuff. I might just restart it, you know. I just need to make a good thumbnail for Silk Song, just gonna say it. You know what, I'm gonna play some Silk Song. Bye. I'm going to make a thumbnail and then I'm gonna start streaming myself playing Silk Song, so yeah. See ya.